People who have had COVID-19 can get long COVID, even if they had no symptoms or only mild symptoms during the infection. You're more likely to get long COVID if you had to go to the hospital because of COVID-19, if you did not get the COVID vaccine, if you have a disability, or if you have a long-term health condition.
Hello everyone, I'm Sign1News anchor Gaytree Killings. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Police in Texas are searching for the family of a special needs teen who was found wandering alone last month. Midland police say the boy was found walking in an alley. He is between the ages of 13 and 17 and nonverbal and cannot communicate through sign language. Police believe his name is Cordarius because he wrote it several times when prompted by investigators. Despite thousands of posts and shares on social media, the boy's family has not been identified. Police have taken DNA and fingerprints to try and identify him. It's unclear when they will get those results. Right now, the teen is in state custody. He will remain there permanently if his family cannot be found. And if they are found, the family could face criminal charges for endangering a child. Anyone with information to help identify this young man is asked to contact the Midland Police Department. I hope his family finds him. After roughly 3 years, it appears the U.S. has gained some control on COVID-19. Last week, President Joe Biden issued a statement saying he plans to end COVID-19 national and public health emergencies by May 11th. But during Tuesday night's State of the Union address, Biden also said the White House's goals to protect the population remain in place. A source close to the administration says the White House will release a roadmap explaining to the public what ending the COVID-19 declaration entails. According to a statement released last week by the White House, once the COVID-19 declarations end, many Americans may have to start paying for COVID-19 testing and treatment out of their own pocket. Disney and Zoom join a growing list of companies that are cutting thousands of jobs. Disney announced that it would cut 7,000 jobs from its global workforce. That's the equivalent of about 3% of Disney's global workforce. Disney CEO Bob Iger says the move is necessary to address challenges they're facing and add Zoom to the growing list of tech companies laying off employees. Officials with the video conferencing company announced it's letting about 1,300 workers go. Founder and CEO Eric Yuan says all parts of the organization will be impacted, including executives. Yuan and other executives will take major pay cuts and give up their bonuses this year. Yuan is taking a nearly 100% pay cut himself. And speaking of Disney CEO Bob Iger announced there are plans in the works for additional sequels to two of the company's biggest hit movies, Frozen and Toy Story. The first Frozen film hit theaters in 2013 to massively positive fan love. It was followed up with Frozen 2 in 2019. The sequel grossed more than $1.4 billion worldwide at the box office. The first installment of the Toy Story franchise premiered in 1995 and was an instant classic. The newly announced sequel will follow Toy Story 4, which premiered in theaters in 2019. Toy Story 4 continued the franchise's box office success by earning glowing reviews and grossing more than $1 billion. I love Toy Story. Love it, love it. My kids love Frozen. In fact, my daughter has copied my sign for Frozen. In honor of Black History Month, a Chicago-based publishing company says it will offer free ebooks on Black history. Haymarket Books says it decided to offer the books in reaction to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' refusal to allow the AP African American Studies course in state high schools. DeSantis objected to some of the topics. Two of the free ebooks Haymarket Foods is offering are on the Black Lives Matter movement, and one is a collection of poems depicting the Chicago race riots of 1919. According to a fundraising site, the goal is to send at least 500 books. And Haymarket is asking for $3,500 in donations to help cover the cost. So far, the campaign has raised nearly $3,000. A homeowner in California found 700 pounds of acorns stuffed inside the walls of their home. 700 pounds. The homeowners called for help when they spotted mealworms coming from a bedroom wall. When the pest control technician made a small hole in the wall, the acorns just spilled out and kept spilling out until the pile of acorns reached about 20 feet high. Wow. It turned out a pair of woodpeckers was responsible for the Acorn Stash. The pest control technician said the acorns were likely collected over the past 2 to 5 years. The acorns had to be thrown away, however, because they were covered in bits of fiberglass from the wall's insulation. Whoa. There have been several stories lately involving police body camera videos that are upsetting. But this story from the state of Michigan just might restore your faith in humanity. Earlier this month, Macomb County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call about a motorist on the side of the road. A passerby was concerned the driver had passed out at the wheel. But when two deputies investigated, they found the motorist was emotionally distraught after having a very bad day. They asked him what they could do to help. The motorist simply asked for a hug. And the deputies gave him one. They even stayed on the scene for 20 minutes, comforting him, providing him with resources that offer assistance. This is a reminder that if you ever feel sad or need someone to talk to, call 988 to connect with the mental health professional who cares. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on television on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon. Have a great day, and please take care of yourself, particularly your mental health. If you need any help, call someone. Keep the faith.